Hello my Sugarplums, welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make those keychain holder for your wall at home. Now those are very easy and quite simple to make. Frankly, you can make them with anything you have. Now as you can see, I have a shell one, and also have like one that is round, and this is actually a small piece of wood that I bought online. Now this shell, I can't even remember where I got it from. I found it at home and I'm like, this is perfect. And now those woods, as you can see, they already pre-come with a little hole in it. I think those are like ornament. I bought it from a company named Alritz. I'll leave the link for them in the description box below. The pack come with like 25, or you can buy 50. About 25, I think it was like $12.50 or $15 for the pack. You're also gonna need a hook or any type of door handle on your of your choice if you don't want to drill a hole in your house. Now I'm gonna be using my Resin rotary tool. Guys, I'm telling you, this thing is a lifesaver. I have it for a while ago and I've been using it whenever I'm doing like small project like this. It's great. I'll also leave a link for you in the description box below if you want to go ahead and try it out. Now I went and drilled out a hole in my shell. Guys, I don't know if you know, but the shell smell like burnt hair when you're drilling a hole in it. Weird. Now I got those little cups from Amazon and they came, I think, in a pack of 50. Those are like measurement, like the medicine cup. When you're doing like a project that doesn't require a lot of epoxy, you can use those and it's great. Again, everything that I use, I'll leave a link for you in the description box below, guys, if you want to go and buy them or check them out. Now I went and premix my epoxy. As you know, my epoxy of choice is Permanent Supply. I use their tabletop, countertop epoxy. And also I'm gonna be doing two badges because I want to do two different type. The shelf, since it's a shelf, I'm gonna be doing like an ocean theme with it, and the little wood part, I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a little bit of like glitzy, mica powder and stuff like this on it. Now I went and mixed my low epoxy, even though, as you can see, guys, I barely have any epoxy in the cups and I end up making way too much, but which is fine because the skin of the epoxy that dripped, and I'm gonna go ahead and be using them for other project later on. So if you doing a project and you find out that you mix too much epoxy, or you have a lot of like drippage on your table and stuff like this, as long as you have something to catch the epoxy on top, like a plastic or like saran wrap or parchment paper, you can literally peel them off later on and save them. If they are very nice looking, you can make like other stuff with them. You can make jewelry out of them, bookmark, stuff like this. You can make anything out of them. So save your your skin, your epoxy skin. Even if you're doing acrylic paint, you save them, and trust me, you'll make some beautiful project out of it. Now to make the sand for my my little ocean shell, I use like a bronze mixed with a tiny little bit of topaz mica powder, because I didn't have any color of my alcohol ink that will give me the sand looking. But everything else for this ocean looking, I'm just gonna be using alcohol ink, and I'll be using casting craft to make my waves. Now for the small wood part of key holder part, I'm gonna be using mica powder, and I believe a mica powder from Alritz and diamond, but also anything that I use, guys, like I mentioned a million times before, I'll leave for you in the description box below. So if you want to know anything about what I use or the products and everything, please go ahead and check out the description box below. Also, just quick mention, make sure you check out the description box below for the winner of the giveaway. It's gonna be on the description box below. So if you find your name down there and you're the lucky winner, congratulations, you just won yourself a $20 Amazon gift card. Just email me your email address so I can email the gift card to you. Again, guys, this is it right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my heat gun to heat up the epoxy, mix them a little bit. And also, because you have those little pre-drill holes, you're gonna have a lot of drippage. So make sure that you are doing this part in session, mostly for the shelf part, because as you can see, the shelf itself have like a weird shape to it, so the epoxy tend to all go down to the center, and because we have the hold at the bottom part of it, we have a lot of drippage. But trust me, I made some beautiful skin out of it that I'm gonna be using in another project later on. So this is me right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and, like I did before, I'm just gonna go ahead and create my waves same way, using my heat gun, blow them up, and then use my torch to create some lacing and some cell. And later on I decided to add a little bit of the white on top of the wooden key holder part to create some beautiful waves, and it came out so beautiful. So right now I'm just doing this first part. I let it cure for about like an hour until the epoxy is not, you know, it's not completely set, but it's not dripping anymore. So I went and add another coat on top of it, so that way the shelf part, the top part where you still see the bottom part of the shelf, you won't be able to see it when I put my second coat of it. Now one thing that I want to let you know, if you're gonna do a shelf, you can go ahead and let your epoxy set for at least, you know, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the working time your epoxy give you. My epoxy gave me quite a long working time. I can leave it there for like 10 minutes and it's still not, you know, completely hard. And again, it's just depend on where you live, you know, the weather where you live. If it's super hot, your epoxy might set completely really fast. If it's completely, you know, very cold, the epoxy will take longer to set. So keep that in mind, because, you know, like I mentioned, you're gonna have a lot of drippage. If you don't want to save the skin, I'll be showing you at the end of the video all the skin that I saved. If you don't want to do that, then you don't want to waste epoxy. Just make a tiny bit of epoxy. Trust me, you don't need that much epoxy. I didn't even make like maybe like half a cup total, and I end up having a lot of drippage. But again, it works in my favor because I'm gonna save them anyway. Now as you can see, after I blow it, I'm using the torch right now, and this create a beautiful cell. And then I'm gonna go ahead, once I'm done and I'm completely satisfied, I'm gonna go with a like a toothpicks or matchsticks, and I'm just gonna go and open the hole again for the shelf part, because you don't want to let your epoxy cure with the hole completely closed. Otherwise, that's it, you're gonna lose the hole. You're gonna have to drill the whole thing again, and I don't want to do that. So I went and make sure the hole is open, and I let the whole thing cure overnight. And also guys, I wanted to show you this is what the whole thing looked like, almost completely cured, not completely cured, almost, because it was still on, you know, the night part. But I completely forgot to show you guys, I went and added a little bit of glitter from Let's Resin, and because I wanted this one to have a bit more sparkle, so I added a little bit of the glitter. Again, I'll leave everything for you in the description box below. Now I'm showing you all the beautiful mess that the epoxy create, and yes, it is a mess, but it's beautiful, and it's gonna create something amazing later on. Look at this one, absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of a mermaid tail. So this is the next morning. I went and, you know, screw my little hook there. Now again, if you're in a rental and you don't want to, you know, drill a hole in your wall, you can just go ahead and do like a door handle or something, you know, like a cabinet handle or beautiful thing. You can like use like the 5-minute epoxy, you know, glue it onto it, and then use some like command strip or, you know, double side tape, the heavy duty kind, to, you know, put it on your wall, and then that's it. You have a nice key holder. I'm just gonna go ahead and drill my wall, and that's why I use the hook, and I love it. Now my husband always lose his keys, guys. He's always messing, you know, misplacing them. So I'm like, you know what, that's it, I'm just gonna go ahead and create the key holder, and that's it. So I decided to do it, and I'm like, you know what, let me just go ahead and film it for you guys. Maybe it's something that you guys wanna, you know, wanna do. And you can create like something like this. Even if you can make like a coat holder also with all of them. You can create like multiple of them, and then, you know, glue them onto a piece of like wood, and then create like a coat holder for your entryway or something like this, guys. How beautiful this is. I absolutely love them. I'm just gonna go ahead and screw them in my wall, and now I'm pretty sure my key will never go misplaced ever again. Well, maybe that's too much to say, huh? So guys, this is my video for today. Again, check out everything in the description box below if you wanna know and find the product that I use for this DIY. Also, the winner of the giveaway, make sure you check the description box to see if you're the winner, and if you are, please go ahead and email me your email address so I can send you your gift card. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Like this video. If you do, share it with your friend and family. If you're all subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on Saturday for another video. And as always, guys, be blessed and stay blessed. Bye. Mwah.